What is going on, everybody? My name is Nico, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield Series 8 team breakdown. We're going to show off this new Kyogre Ludicolo team that I have made and have been using, and it is a fair bit of fun. I'm really liking trying to rotate in some goofy Pokemon like Ludicolo. It's so strong, and there's a lot of Pokemon like it that have been kind of neglected in the past, but with the addition of a lot of these restricted Pokemon, some other Pokemon can really shine, and Kyogre and Ludicolo is a really fun combination. So I'm going to get on Showdown and show this team off to you guys. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subscribed for more videos like this in the future, and let's get into it. Alright, so, like I said, this Ludicolo team is a lot of freaking fun to use. Big fan of it, and Kyogre is one that I wanted to just kind of figure out a way to work into a team, and this Kyogre set has been a lot of fun as well, just because Kyogre is really powerful with Water Spout. Just a really fun team all around to use. So, what we're looking at here, Kyogre, obviously we've got Thunder. Because of the Drizzle, Thunder's going to hit far more often, which is super nice. So Thunder's going to hit 100% of the time, as long as my Drizzle is active, which is nice. The only problem is this is drought teams, because things like Torkoal are slower than Kyogre. They are going to set their weather terrain instead of your weather terrain, so you just got to play around that. Ice Beam on here for some coverage options. Water Spout is just super powerful. It does tons of damage. You can knock out most really squishy Pokemon, like most Lecky sets you're going to be able to knock out really easily with this. So the spreads here are really easy. It's just 4, 252, 252 with a Water Incense in a modest nature. I feel like this works. You can definitely have some wiggle room here. It's very bulky and has a lot of health naturally, so I didn't feel like it was super necessary to throw a bunch of points into the defensive categories. However, you can definitely change some stuff around, maybe switch around some speed options and switch around some switch around speed mainly because you have things like Whimsicott in this team that can help set up speed stuff. So you can definitely sacrifice some speed EVs to get some more defensive stuff or HP stuff, depending on how you want to build your Kyogre. This is the one that I've been using. However, Ludicolo, moving on. If we're going to look at the spread, we got 28 HP, 8 defense, 252 special attack, and 220 speed with a timid nature. Really fast Pokemon, especially because it has Swift Swim, so in the rain it's going to move even faster, which is just really freaking awesome. Like, it's just really hard to outspeed a Ludicolo in the rain. I threw a Life Orb on it because I am using a weakness policy on the Metagross. I have Scald, Energy Ball, Ice Beam, and Protect, and this thing just does a ton of freaking damage. It is usually my go-to Dynamax option. It does so much. Landorus on this team is really nice because of the Kyogre. Being able to swap into Landorus, get an Intimidate off, and then neglect any electric type move that was going to knock out Kyogre is super nice. So Landorus is definitely a good bring. Pretty standard stuff here with a 228 HP EV, 116 attack, 4 defense, 12 special defense, and 148 speed with a Jolly nature. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Fly, U-turn, very standard. Landorus here, Assault Vest. Incineroar, this is the same Incineroar I've used in the past. I will say that there is some benefit to maybe swapping out Darkest Lariat to have a taunt. That is just in the off chance you don't run Whimsicott. You have a reason to not, but you can switch this out. I like Darkest Lariat right now because Shadow Rider. Calyrex is super popular, and Indeedee Female is still very popular, so this gives me an option to handle both of those Pokemon. So I'm still running this, but Taunt is another option. Maybe if you decided you didn't want to go with a Whimsicott on this team, there's your option to rotate. But same Incineroar we've used in the past: Parting Shot, Darkest Lariat, Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Intimidate, and Citrus Berry on this bad boy. Rocking 244 HP, 4 attack, 72 defense, and 188 special defense. It's just a great Pokemon. Parting Shot is still so freaking good. I do like Arcanine a lot too. I'm running Arcanine in my other Series 8 team that I've featured here on the channel already. So Arcanine does have some use this season as well, but Incineroar, the Parting Shot is just so freaking good. It helps a lot with rotations and stuff. You basically get a free rotation, and it's just really nice. Metagross. I wanted to have Metagross because of just there's so many things. I just like wonked my iPad. There's so many things that Metagross can cover for. I knew I didn't have great options when it came to things like steel types. I didn't have anything to cover fairies and stuff, so I wanted to have a good steel type, and Metagross just really worked with this team. So Clear Body's on here, Weakness Policy. This is also not an awful Trick Room option because I don't have a bunch of speed stats in this. I'm able to bring this out if someone does manage to get Trick Room up on this team, and this guy can handle his own until the Trick Room goes down and I can bring something else back out. So that is also here, but Stomping Tantrum and Rock Slide are on this as well, just because Rock Slide especially because I feel like Rock is so good against so many Pokemon right now. Glastrier is super popular. It's really good against Glastrier. And with the Weakness Policy, this is just going to do a lot more damage than Landorus is going to do. Landorus is a really nice switch around Intimidate setter, but in terms of big damage, Metagross just does a better job. So 244 HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, 4 special defense, and 4 speed is what I've got on this guy here. And then finally we get down to Whimsicott with a Focus Sash, Prankster obviously, Tailwind, Moonblast, Helping Hand, and Taunt with 4 HP, 252 special attack, and 252 speed with Timid Nature. Really, really fun team to use. I am going to take this into a couple games here on Showdown to show off to you guys. And I do have this built in game, so we will be doing that as well in future VGC Climb videos. So really, really fun stuff. I am also working on a couple other teams right now. I'm still testing them, so we'll see what happens and when I can finally start covering those as well. But let's take this into a couple games. Oh, we're having a weird... Showdown's been really buggy lately, I've noticed. Really buggy lately. Okay, that's not it. What is the name of this team? Copy of Kyogre Mildred. I really got to start naming these better. There it is. Yeah, I really got to start naming these better because I get lost in picking them. But we'll take this into a couple games, see what happens. Okay. So, looking at this, they're going to do very similar things to what we're going to do. What I like here, they do have a Trick Room option, or maybe just a Trick Room counter with a Rangaroo. I don't mind Incineroar and Metagross leading here, honestly. Incineroar Metagross is a pretty solid lead here. And because they have their own Kyogre, I'm not too sure I want to bring mine. We definitely want Ludicolo here. Ludicolo is strong against a lot. Do I want to bring my own Kyogre is the question. See, I just don't know if Landorus is a great bring because they do have Kyogre as well as Dracovish. So I think I do want to bring my own Kyogre to this one. All right, let's see what they do here. Probably Tailwind on Butterfree. They are just going to likely go for a Water Spout, so I kind of want to get Incineroar out pretty quickly here. We're just going to switch for Kyogre, our own Kyogre here. Or actually, you know what? Let's switch into Ludicolo, because Ludicolo should be able to tank this. And then we'll just go for a Protect on Metagross. Because I'm expecting a Water Spout here. Oh, Skill Swap. Whoa, that crit. Not what I was needing in that situation for sure. That crit screwed me. All right, so we're just going to go immediately into the Dynamax here. And we're going to go for a... I think we just go for a Rock Slide here. There's the Tailwind. Yeah, both those Pokemon eat that up pretty easily. Butterfree is Sash, but no biggie. We got the Kyogre out. And the Butterfree is super, super weak, so... looking pretty good for that. Let's Max Geyser. Go ahead and Max Geyser. Just go for another Rock Slide here. I love that Metagross is just so bulky. It's really helping in this battle specifically. Rage Powder, okay. That's fine. So they're looking at a Rangaroo Vish final. If it has Crunch or anything, Metagross could be in a pretty bad way. I say protect Metagross. Yep, that's a good play. Gonna do it again, doesn't matter. Bada bing, bada boom. The Instruct's cool. Okay, so the Tailwind Instruct is actually a pretty neat little combo there. Because of their Rangaroo actually being fairly quick, they're able to get the Fish's Rend off twice and make sure they can take out whatever Pokemon they're going into. It's basically doubling in. It's a really cool mechanic that they did. But Kyogre's just really, really solid. I wasn't expecting to get crit on Ludicolo, which is fine, because we ended up... Kyogre is actually a pretty solid Dynamax option. Again, Kyogre is super popular, so we're seeing it already again here in this one. We definitely need Incineroar. That's the biggest thing. Incineroar originally wasn't on this team, but it just really worked because I didn't have a counter to Kartana. So it's nice that I have the Incineroar option here. What do I want to go with? I almost don't hate the Incineroar Metagross lead again. Although if we just go Kyogre Ludicolo, we're in a pretty good way to just knock out the Amoonguss, assuming they bring that turn 1. And then I feel against this team, either way, I'm going to go Metagross. Metagross or Landorus here. I want to bring for the cover on the Regieleki, but either way, I'm countered by Incineroar into Metagross or Kyogre into Landorus. So either way, I'm not sure which would have been a better bring here. I think Metagross is probably still the better bring because you get the weakness policy. Let's see what they decide to do. Lucky lead with Incineroar. Okay. Not that surprising here. We'll just go ahead and protect, honestly, because they're probably just going to go for an Electro Web. And do I even need to Dynamax? Do I want to I probably need to Dynamax just for the fake out potential. So we'll go ahead and Dynamax turn 1. Yeah, the fake out pressure definitely forces my Dynamax if I wanted to not switch out one of these two Pokemon here. Kartana comes in. Get a protect. Yep, as predicted. That was easy enough. And they just forfeit off the bat. Okay. We'll go back to the main menu and we'll find another one because that was not a real battle. Alright, so Groudon. Groudon. I gotta worry about the potential Perish Song. That is definitely one thing I gotta consider with this team. The Perish Song potential is pretty big. Again, though, I'm really liking the Ludicolo lead. Incineroar definitely in the back for the Gengar potential. And I think Landorus might be the bring here over Metagross. Not a lot of instances where I've wanted to set the Tailwind. I know a lot of people like using Tornadus instead of Whimsicott with a Kyogre, but it just didn't feel great with the Ludicolo. It just I wanted more coverage options, and Whimsicott provided that. All right, so this was not what I was expecting. But I feel pretty good just going ahead and going for a Water Spout here. And I'm just going to Scald the Gengar. Fake out, okay. Yeah, the Water Spout I felt pretty good about. There's the Trick Room. I'm not really that concerned about it. We just go for another Water Spout. If they go for a Belly Drum, they're kind of dumb. I'll just Max Geyser into that. Now, that may have Ally Switch. I don't know if Gengar actually gets Ally Switch or not. If it does, they could be up to some shenanigans. Oh, they just go immediately for the Dynamax. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Replenish. Fine, we still get Water Spout off. Does a little bit of damage. Okay, so realistically, we just kind of got to ignore the Snorlax till it goes back to normal, and we'll just knock out the side Pokemon really easily. Max Geyser does so much damage between the Life Orb, the insane special attack on Ludicolo, plus the Rain. You just do a ton. All right, so now we just got to worry about big bad Snorlax. I'm not really that concerned about it, to be honest. Did have a berry. Oh well. All right, now we're back to normal. Incineroar, come on out. We'll just fake out, and then by that time they're we just go for the fake out. By the next turn, their Trick Room's up, so we're golden. We just do a little damage here. Oh, we missed. Oh, my rain ended. That's why. Wasn't paying attention to that. I forgot I used. Well, they used Hailstorm. That's fine still. Yeah, they just go ahead and forfeit because they know that's over. Yeah, that's the team. It just does so much work. There's so many ways to mix and mash the members of this team. It's just really, really fun to use. So when the video goes live, where I feature this team, I will have a rental code so you guys can actually use this team for yourself. There should be a Pokepaste here in the description of this video if you guys want to check out the team for yourself. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you found the video entertaining and helpful. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Share the video with your friends. Check out the Discord. People over there playing Pokemon all the time. And check me out on Twitch, TikTok, and all my other socials if you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel, the streamer, anything like that. But like I said, that's it for this one, and I hope to see you all in the next video.